Hey guys, I'm Theo Joe. Now, for months everyone's been asking me, is it possible to upgrade a PS3 to an Xbox One, which sounds absolutely ridiculous, but we know from my other videos that it's possible to do it for other consoles, and I figured out, yes, you can upgrade a PS3 to an Xbox One, and it's no surprise that it uses a very similar process to the PS3 to PS4 upgrade video. And of course, you guys should be happy to hear that it is not very difficult at all, only takes a couple of minutes, so let me explain how it works. So basically what we're going to do is boot the PS3 into safe mode and then trick it into installing an Xbox One update and therefore the Xbox One OS. This works because the PS3 updater is very lenient in what it allows to be installed as an update, and we already know from my other video that you can easily upgrade a PS3 to the PS4 using this method, but strangely enough I found out that it will also allow you to install an Xbox One update. Even though it's a completely different system, it'll still install that software just like a regular computer would, so you're essentially converting the PS3 into an Xbox One. Now to do this, all you're going to need is an Xbox One game disc, because all game discs have updates on them so that people who don't have internet connections can install necessary updates to play the game. Now if you don't have any Xbox One games, you can probably get an update download from Xbox's website. And as I said, once we run the update, it's going to completely overwrite and install the Xbox One software. Now before I get into showing you how to do it, I want you to know that when you do this, it's going to wipe everything on your PlayStation 3. So definitely back everything up. This is going to be basically a clean install, so everything's going to be wiped. You're not going to be able to run PS3 games on it anymore. It's an Xbox One now, a completely blank one. So back everything up if you want to have your saved games or anything still there. Alright, so enough talk. Let's go to the PlayStation and I'll show you how to boot into safe mode and then install that Xbox One OS. Alright, so here we are at the TV, and you want to start by making sure that the PlayStation 3 is off. As you can see, it's not on here, and then I'm going to show you right now how to boot into the safe mode. Alright, so what you want to do is first, while the PlayStation's off, press and hold the button, and about 5 seconds later you're going to hear a beep, and then 5 more seconds later you're going to hear another beep. And now it's just going to shut down, go red, and this time you want to press and hold. 5 seconds later you're going to hear a beep, and then shortly after, 2 beeps. Now it's going to boot into safe mode, and at this point you want to just put in the disk. I just have Assassin's Creed. Alright, so after you boot into safe mode, this is the menu that you're going to see, and I want you to be very careful at this menu because if you click the wrong thing, it's going to wipe your hard drive on your PlayStation and not do the upgrade. So don't click anything except maybe restart system, which would just restart it, but we're going to go down to system update number 6. And when you click that, it's just going to say connect storage media that contains the update. Don't worry about that because we have the disk there, and don't worry about anything else. It just says press start and select at the same time. So make sure the disk is in there and then press start and select, and it's going to check and run the installation now. This is actually starting to take a while, so I'm just going to cut to right before it finishes so we don't have to wait. Okay. Alright, so it just restarted and it should boot into the Xbox One. There we go. Alright, Xbox One. Let's not jump the gun, make sure it worked. Okay, here we are. So this is the Xbox One setup menu. I'll just go through a little bit of it, not the whole thing. English, United States, yep. Alright, so it's going to have to go through the whole thing. I'm not going to get into it, but as you guys can see, it worked completely. We're now running the Xbox One set up on the PS3, and it works exactly as it should. So that's all there is to it. Alright, so that is it. Now you have a completely functional Xbox One that behaves exactly like the original, except you didn't have to shell out the cash for it. In my experience, I haven't had any problems running Xbox One games on the PS3. We know that the PS3 was a lot more powerful than the Xbox 360, so that makes sense. Now, I don't know if Sony is going to patch this. I can't imagine they would because the PS3 is old hardware. I don't even think they support it anymore. But either way, why don't you guys let us know in the comments section how this went so we can stay up to date, and I want to hear what you guys think about this. So I'm going to look forward to hearing from you, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to check out some other videos, I'll put those on the right-hand side. You can either click them or look in the description for the same link, such as if you're on a phone. If you want to subscribe, I try to make new videos 3 times a week, so it should be worth it. And I'm also always on Twitter, so you can hit me up on there, especially after I release a new video. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy your new Xbox One. I look forward to hearing from you. See you next time.